Assalamualaikum everyone, welcome to my channel with a new video. In today's video I am going to tell you about the largest planet in our solar system, which we call it as a Jupiter. Yes, to know more about this large planet and its size and structure comparisons, stay tuned in my history and watch my video till the end. And if you have not subscribed my channel yet, then please do subscribe it and turn the notifications to all, and follow me on social creator accounts. So let us proceed to the video. Introduction of planet. Jupiter is the largest planet in the solar system. Jupiter, the name of this huge planet, was given by the king of the gods in Roman mythology. In a similar manner, the ancient Greeks named the planet after Zeus, the king of the Greek pantheon. Jupiter helped revolutionize the way we saw the universe and ourselves in 1610, when Galileo discovered the Jupiter's moons, now known as Galilean moons. This was the first time that celestial bodies were seen circling on objects other than Earth. It refers to the moons of Jupiter, and it gave major support to the Copernican view that Earth was not the center of the universe. Now the question arises there, what the Copernican view is? The answer is, Copernican heliocentrism is the name given to the astronomical model developed by Nicolaus Copernicus and published in 1543. Sorry to pronounce their names. This model positioned the Sun near the center of the universe and motionless, with Earth and other planets orbiting around it in circular paths modified by epicycles and at uniform speeds. But wait a minute there. I have told you about 1543 history where Sun was regarded as motionless. I would like to give you an additional information about the Sun, that Sun is not stationary, but it is spinning and as well as rotating in a particular orbit in the galaxy. So, after Sun, Jupiter is the fifth and the largest planet among all in the solar system. Physical characteristics. Jupiter is more than twice as mass as all the other planets combined. If the enormous planet was about 80 times more massive, it would have actually become a star instead of a planet. Jupiter's immense volume could hold more than 1300 Earths. I am repeating this. Jupiter's immense volume could hold more than 1300 Earths. Here I am talking about the planet Earth. That is what means if Jupiter is be the size of the basketball, then Earth would be the size of a grape, or less so. Jupiter has a dense core of uncertain composition surrounded by a helium-rich layer of fluid metallic hydrogen that extends out to 80% to 90% of the diameter of the planet. Structure. Jupiter is composed primarily of gaseous and liquid matter. There is no surface, only a gradual change from the atmosphere. Conditions blend smoothly from gas to liquid as the temperature and pressure inside Jupiter increase steadily towards the core. The core is a dense solid rock. Its mantle is liquid metallic hydrogen and helium. Its atmosphere is molecular hydrogen and helium. One thing you have not noticed, or may some had noticed, that unlike Earth, this planet has no crust or surface level. As we rise upward from core to mantle and ultimately to atmosphere with no evidences of crust. Mantle and magnetic field. The surrounding liquid hydrogen in the mantle is responsible for Jupiter's massive magnetic field. This is 10 times stronger than that of Earth's, and with a magnetic pole strength being nearly 20,000 times stronger than the Earth's pole strength. And yes, this part is not ended. Jupiter's magnetic field is the strongest of all the planets in the solar system. It traps electrically charged particles in an intense belt of electrons and other electrically charged particles that regularly blasts the moons and rings with the radiation more than 1,000 times the lethal level for a human, enough to damage even heavily shielded spacecraft such as NASA's Galileo probe. To discuss further magnetic powers. Due to the large and massive planet's magnetic field, it is as nearly 20,000 times stronger than that of Earth. The magnetosphere of Jupiter swells out some 600,000 to 2 million miles or 1 million to 3 million kilometers towards the Sun and tapers to a tail extending more than 600 million miles or 1 billion kilometers behind the massive planet. As we were discussing its structure, core of the planet, Jupiter is thought of have a dense core made up of dense solid rock. The exact composition of the core is still unknown, as are the properties of materials at the temperature and pressure of these depths, but it is thought to be solid. Now we shall discuss its encyclopedia and the orbital features. As Jupiter is the largest planet of the solar system with a mass 2.5 times greater than all of the rest of the planets combined, but is still 1,000th that of Sun. Which means the Sun is 1,000 times more bigger than a planet which is 2.5 times greater than all planets and which is 80 times more massive than all planets combined. And it is Jupiter. This Sun is 1,000 times more bigger than a planet which is Jupiter and which is 2.5 times greater than all planets and which is 80 times more massive than all the planets combined. Now we shall discuss some of its important features. Its equatorial diameter is 142,984 kilometers or 88,846.14 miles. Its mass is 1.9 into 10 power 27 kilograms. Its average distance from the Sun is 48,36,082,810 miles or 77,84,012,020 kilometers. By comparison, 5.203 times that of Earth. Its perihelion, means closest approach to the Sun, is 46,200,076,100 miles or 74,700,042,600 kilometers. By comparison, 5.036 times that of Earth. Its aphelion, means farthest distance from the Sun, is 5,700,089,500 miles or 81,600,081,400 kilometers. By comparison, 5.366 times that of Earth. Its rotation period is 9 hours and 55 minutes, which means that relative to Earth, a day on Jupiter completes in approximately 10 hours. Its solar orbit period is 11.9 years, which means that relative to Earth, a year on Jupiter equals approx as 12 years. Its surface gravity is 25 meters per second square, and we all know that it is much more than that of Earth's, that is 9.807 meters per second squares. Its surface temperature is so low and is measured in minus 120 degrees Celsius or minus 184 degrees Fahrenheit. Atmosphere of Jupiter. Jupiter spins on its axis faster than any other planet. Because of this rotation, Jupiter's atmosphere is subjected to high winds, which cause the atmosphere to form distinct bands of color like swirling vortices and gigantic anticyclonic storms. Its atmosphere resembles that of the Sun, made up mostly of hydrogen and helium. The colorful light and dark bands that surround Jupiter are created by strong east-west winds in the planet's upper atmosphere, and they are traveling more than 335 miles per hour or 539 kilometers per hour. Great Red Spot of Jupiter. Now, what is the Great Red Spot of Jupiter? Some of the people know while the others don't know. The most extraordinary feature on Jupiter is the Great Red Spot. It is a giant hurricane-like storm that is lasted more than 300 years or 3 centuries. At its widest, the Great Red Spot is about twice the size of the Earth. As we all know, the diameter of the Earth is 12,742 kilometers, which means this red spot is twice of this equatorial diameter which I have told you. And its edges spins counterclockwise around its center at speeds of about 270 to 425 miles per hour or 430 to 680 kilometers per hour. The color of the storm varies from brick red to slightly brown. And what's the reason? And it is made due to form from small amounts of sulfur and phosphorus in the ammonia crystals in clouds of Jupiter. As I have told you that Jupiter is the largest planet in our solar system, and we all know, some people don't know, that stars, we see the stars, which are actually the biggest celestial objects revolving or roaming in the galaxies. Now, why Jupiter is not a star? As we know that Sun is a star, as in the night we see the stars are shining bright, but they are little. But that does not mean, twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. A star is in fact a massive body and a huge giant body in the universe. Jupiter is a planet most like the Sun in terms of its composition, although Jupiter would still need to be about 75 times as massive as to fuse hydrogen and to become a star. So by this we have know that a celestial object must fuse hydrogen to form a star. Now at last, but not the least, Jupiter's moons. Jupiter governs the largest number of moons of any planet. Largest number of moons. There are current officially accepted 79 moons of Jupiter. Yes, 79 moons of Jupiter. What? That is really shocking news. Among 79, the 4 largest are called the Galilean moons. And these are called Io, Europa, Ganymede and Callisto. The third moon, Ganymede, is the greatest moon in the solar system, having diameter greater than that of a Mercury planet. Yes, the moon, which is the third moon of the Jupiter called Ganymede, is the largest or greatest moon in the solar system, having diameter greater than that of the Mercury planet. Let me tell you the diameter of the Mercury planet first. The diameter of Mercury is 4,879.4 kilometers, and that of Ganymede diameter is 5,268.2 kilometers, which means this moon of Jupiter is greater than the planet. There are some requirements to become a moon of the planet, and this moon is not considered as a planet. There are some requirements that this moon is fulfilling, so we call this as a moon, not a planet. Now, what are the observations? Jupiter is the 4th brightest object in our skies after Sun, Moon and Venus. It is always fully illuminated when it is seen through Earth-based telescopes. Yes, in the night, we can see the Jupiter fully illuminated by seeing through our telescopes. If you have loved this video and enjoyed it a lot, then please like this video, comment it and share it, and don't forget to subscribe my channel. Till then, stay tuned. Allah Hafiz.